Hello, beautiful children of China. It's your teacher, Timothy. Get the cobwebs out of your mind. It's time to learn something new. Just me and you and George. How you doing, George? Yes. Say hi to the children of China, George. Go say hi. Oh, yeah. George is a good guy. Thanks. You stand right there, George. We're going to light the candle for our lesson today. And we're going to talk about writing today. And you're going to write something, and I'm going to write something today. So plan on writing. You might want to stop the video and to make sure that you have a pencil and a good piece of paper. Okay, and the pencil should have an eraser on it too. So in case you make a mistake, you can erase it. Okay, all right. Let's remember, if you have matches around, make sure that there's a grown-up around too, because matches can be dangerous. They're also very beautiful. So here we go. A 1, a 2, a 3. So I'm going to make this smaller, and we're going to start together. There's something called expository writing. That's a long word, but you can see the second half is just writing, the word writing, and that means to take a pencil and to write like this. Writing. Expository writing is to explain how to do something, to expound. I suppose it comes from that word, or to expose, to show how to do something. Say it with me. Expository writing. Expository writing. This is here. We'll read the definition that they have together here, okay? In expository writing, you share information about something or explain how to do something. In this chapter, you will practice explaining how to do something. Oh, good. Let's see what they have in store for us. Look at these kids. They're in some sort of a helicopter. So they're starting, this is called an expository startup. Like, how do you start to write in an expository writing kind of way? How do you start? Well, let's see. In the how-to paragraph, how to do something, you write sentences that explain how to do something. Miguel explains an experiment. Miguel likes science class, and he writes about an experiment that he did. So Miguel remembers how to do an experiment, so he's going to explain it. Here are 2 points to remember when you write a how-to paragraph. So this is important for you as you start to think, because you're going to write something now pretty soon. I want you to think about these 2 things. Number 1, you think about something you know how to do well. Something that you know how to do well. Start thinking now. What is it? Something that you can do well, that you know that you could explain. And number 2, you list all the steps in order. 1, first you do this, then second you do that, and finally you do that. Different steps, right, of how to do it. So those are the 2 questions. You think of something that you know how to do well, and then you list all the steps in order. So Miguel has thought of something. He likes science. He is going to talk about how to make a penny bright. Now, in the United States of America and in other countries, they sometimes call it a penny. It's a coin. It's a piece of money that is copper. And so it can, if it's really shiny, well, it used to be copper, now it's aluminum, but it's this nice kind of copper color, this brownish color. And if they're shiny, if they're bright, they're very beautiful. So here is what Miguel did. He just started to think about, how do you make a penny bright? Step 1, you take an old penny. See the color? Step 2, you get some lemon juice and you put it in. Now look at what has happened to this penny. Look here. It's still dark up here and it's bright underneath the lemon juice. And when Miguel takes it out of the lemon juice, the whole penny is bright. It's really bright. Woo! So Miguel knows those are the 3 steps. Get an old penny, put it in lemon juice, then you have a shiny penny. So with a partner, talk about the things that you know how to do. You can turn off the video right now and talk with someone about things that you know how to do. I would like to tell you, before you turn off the video, before you turn it off, something that I know how to do, that I like to do. I like to whittle. Whittling is when you take a knife, you know, a knife, like, and you go, you find a piece of wood that's beautiful, and you carve away the wood. I made George. I whittled him with a knife very carefully so that his arms look good, right? I like to whittle. So that's something I like to do. So if I were going to talk about that with you, I would tell you, first you have to get a piece of wood, then you have to get a knife to carve with, and then you have to find some time and imagine what you want to make. And also be careful not to cut yourself. So that's what I am choosing to write about with my expository writing. I want you to stop the video now and to talk with someone in the room about what you like to do and what you know how to do well. Go ahead. Okay, we are back. Let's keep going. Expository paragraph. Now we're going to write a paragraph. Miguel wrote sentences about his experiment, and then he put his sentences in order to form a paragraph. So we saw what Miguel had written, and I'd like you to also write in order the kind of things that you need to do. So why don't you stop the video right now and write down the order of things, and I will do the same. Let's get back together in just a moment. Stop it now. Okay, so I have made my four things for carving. And so I said, number 1, find a good knife. Number 2, get a nice piece of wood. Number 3, imagine what you'd like to carve. And finally, number 4, find the time. It takes a long time to carve, and be careful. Okay? So that's what I wrote for carving. And I wonder what you wrote down for your order of something that you like to do. And then you can take that order and you can turn it into an expository paragraph. So let's look at what Miguel did. Do you remember the old penny, the lemon juice, and the shiny penny? Let's see how he wrote about it. So first, he left this line open and he put a title there. Make a shiny penny. That's the name of the title. And then he indented here, didn't he? And he wrote, you can make an old penny bright again. First, put the penny in lemon juice. Then wait 5 minutes. Finally, take out the shiny penny. So that's a really nice paragraph saying how to do that. I want to point out some special words. What are they called? Let me think about that for a second. I got to jump ahead and see what were those words called that he used. What is it? I'm looking ahead. I'm sorry. I'm looking. I thought I could find it. There's a certain word for when these words right here that they're called like timekeeping words or something. See, like this word first, that means you start there, and then that's next, and finally means it's the last step. Those are special words that it's good to use in this kind of writing. So I like what Miguel wrote about making a penny shiny, and I like the little picture down here. Understand your writing goal. The 3 traits below will help you write a how-to paragraph. Think of something you can explain. We've already done that. And make the steps in order. We've already done that. And then follow the writing rules. What does Miguel explain? Well, we know that. Doesn't he explain how to make a penny shiny again? This is the word I was looking for, time order words. Find the time order words that Miguel used. We already found those, didn't we? First, then, and finally. And then find one writing rule that Miguel follows. Well, can you think of a writing rule that Miguel follows when we look back here? We talked about a couple. The indentation. Yeah, good. I think one of you said that he put a period at the end of every sentence. And he put an exclamation mark at the end of the whole thing. Those are writing rules. The other writing rule, a capital at the beginning of each sentence. A big letter, capital, right? And this is the title up here of the whole thing. So the title has a capital for every major word. Capital, capital, capital. Anyway, those are some writing rules. Maybe those were some that you talked about. Let's keep going. So choose your topic, you plan your writing. Sometimes you list your ideas to find a writing topic. Here's what Emma does. Emma thinks of things that she could explain, and she lists activities that she thinks of. Emma chooses her topic. Let's see what Emma writes about. Oh, so these are all things that Emma knows how to do. She knows how to plant a flower. She knows how to make a sandwich. She knows how to draw a cat. She knows how to make green paint. She knows how to braid yarn. And then she stops and she thinks and she says, I know, I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to choose make green paint because she really wants to write about that, apparently. And then she does what we've already done. She gets the steps, doesn't she? She thinks of each step with making green paint, and she draws a picture to show each step, and Emma labels all of her pictures. Here are her steps. How to make green paint. Step 1, get some yellow and some blue. Step 2, mix them. Step 3, you get green paint. So she drew a picture of each step, and now she labels the pictures. You can show your classmates a special treasure. You can tell them about a pretty shell or an unusual coin or a shiny rock. Here are some rules that you can follow when you talk to your classmates. So here now we're going to talk about when you talk with your mouth to your class. What is good? Look at your classmates. I'm going to make this big so you can see what I'm doing. You're going to look right at your classmates with your eyes. Try to look right at them when you're talking. Speak loudly and slowly. Speak loudly and slowly. Show what you have. Show what you have. And share important ideas. Okay, those are when you're talking to your class or other people. And when you have something to share, hold it up so that everyone can see it. Hold it up high. Sometimes children go, oh, I don't know, here it is, you see, and they don't really speak clearly, they don't speak slowly, and they don't hold things up. So now we are going to talk about something completely different. We're going to talk about nouns. Who knows what a noun is? We've talked about these before. A noun is either a person, a place, or a thing. A noun. So things you can touch like pencils and pens and candles and can of water and the whole world. These are all nouns. These are things, and a person, Timothy, right here. Places like Minneapolis, Minnesota, Chengdu, China. Places where your house. Those are all nouns. Those are all nouns. So let's read about nouns. A noun is a word that names a person, a place, or a thing. A lady, look right in this sentence, here's a person, here's a place and a thing, and these are all nouns. A lady, that's a person, sits in the park, that's a place, and she feeds a duck, that's a thing. Nouns. Can you see nouns in this picture right here? Can you see nouns in this picture? I bet there are some more nouns we haven't talked about. Here's a noun. A tree, that's a noun. Here's a noun. What is this right here? A hat. Here's a noun right here. A chair. So these are all nouns. Person, place, or a thing. More nouns. So let's name these. Read these with me. A person is a boy, a girl, a doctor, a plumber. A place is a farm, a store, a zoo, school. A thing might be a rock, a cat, a bus, or a car. Read each sentence and tell if the underlined noun names a person, a place, or a thing. Our teacher plays the piano. Is that a person, place, or thing? That is a person. So try to name this one. Ready? Number one. See the pretty rose. Is a rose a person? No. Is a rose a place? No. A rose is a thing. Yes. Number two, my uncle reads me stories. Is an uncle a person? Yes. Number three, my dog runs and jumps. Is a dog a person? No. Is it a place? No. Is it a thing? Yes. Number four, listen to my aunt sing. Is an aunt a person? Yes. Number five, the library is very quiet. Is a library a person? No. Is a library a place? Yes. So, person, place, or thing. Using the parts of speech. The words that you use in your writing are called the parts of speech. Nouns. A noun is a word that names a person, place, or thing. Person, boy, or a nurse. A place is a home or a school. A thing is a book or a chair. A common noun names any person, place, or thing. A proper noun names a specific person, a specific place, or a specific thing. That's a proper noun. Common noun, a girl. Proper noun, Julia. That's a very certain girl, isn't it? Common noun, school. Proper noun, Grant School. So that would be the name of the school, like City of Lakes Waldorf School. That's a proper noun. And my name is a proper noun, Timothy. You could call me a man. And that it would be a common noun. Singular and plural nouns. Do you know what that means? Singular means one. Plural means more than one. It could be 2 or 5 or 10 or 1,000. A singular noun names one person, place, or thing. A plural noun names more than one person, more than one place, or more than one thing. So let's take a look at these. Singular nouns. Cat. Plural noun, cats. I'm going to say the singular noun and you say the plural. Dog. Yes, dogs. Bug. Yes, bugs. Apple. Yes, apples. Friend. Yes, friends. So that's how you can take a single noun and turn it into a plural noun by adding an S to the end. Isn't that true? Now, one thing, did you notice here? Do you know this rule? They didn't discuss this rule, but maybe you know it already. A common noun, a girl. A proper noun is the name of that girl, Julia. What is different about these two? Something is different. And with this too, a school or Grant School. What is different about those two? Huh? A proper noun has what? A proper noun is always got capital letters at the beginning, right? Because they're names. Proper nouns are capitalized. Well, we did some writing. I wish I could be there to listen to what you wrote about, your expository writing. I wonder what you wrote about. What do you like to do? I would like you then to finish that writing up and to read it, to tell someone about something that you know how to do well. Just like I will write up and tell someone about whittling, and use those time words. First, go buy a good knife. Then, find a nice piece of wood. Then, imagine what you'd like to carve. Finally, carve and be careful. That's my piece of expository writing, how to carve something like George here. So write something up. That's your homework for today. And then read it and show it to someone. Make sure it's beautiful. Let me go back to the one that they finished so that you can see how it should look at the end. Your expository writing piece. It's right here. Remember this? The title is here. This is the title. So remember, your title has capital letters for each word. Right? Those 3 capital letters. And then there's an indentation at the beginning. And then you say, you can make an old, and then you say first, and then, and finally. Those are good words to use. And remember the other rules of writing. So it looks really nice, like this one. Well, 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 we've come to the end of our lesson, haven't we? That was fun. Goodbye, my friends. This is Timothy signing off. Thank you for a good lesson. George, come on over. Blow that out. I'll blow it out. You stand close to it there, George, okay? Yeah, you can look at that. Now, you know what? I'm happier. You are smarter, and the whole world is a little bit smaller. Thank you. Have a good day.